At this moment in my life, I never thought I would return to my old stomping grounds. The secret base where I was made and where I fled to live my own life. Still massive, imposing, and surprisingly well hidden. Its location was only known by me, who was in denial about coming back. Little did I know this would be the beginning of a new chapter in my life. This place hasn't changed a bit. No one came through since I left. A few months away and it's still a wreck. The interior was exactly how I left it. Broken glass from tanks and test tubes scattered around the cold, metallic floors. Devices smashed and completely inoperable. And scorch marks showing the traces of where fires were ablaze. In layman's terms, this place was a dump. Can't believe I'm crawling back here after all this time. In a way, this place is the only home I know. And it still is, I guess. I don't get it. This place was where I rebelled and fled to live however I wanted. Yet there's this calmness that's washing over me. Is it because this place is where I was born? In a world full of extraordinary things, where I still feel like the odd one out. Does my place of origin bring a sense of familiarity? I didn't know how else to describe it. The warmth in my chest was all the proof I needed that this place felt safe to me. My own oasis in a desert of uncertainty and solitude. Even if this place couldn't function as anything else. But when a monitor screen flickered on and off, an idea sparked in my mind. Maybe this place could be something more than what it once was, like how I became something more than what my creators intended. Yeah, this can be a home. A real home. The idea was sound, but the execution was an ordeal. I had failed to realize just how big this base is. In hindsight, I was only in the laboratory when I was born. Exploring my new home would be an adventure in itself, but for now, I had to clean the rubble. This place is pretty big. There might be areas left untouched when I made my exit. If I'm correct, my creators also made this place their living quarters to do their research and experimentations with little distractions. I can take shelter in one of the bedrooms. A kitchen should be here as well, though anything in there is definitely spoiled after being untouched for about 3 months. Oh, I'm gonna need to buy food and cook. That shouldn't be too hard. For some reason, I know a lot of recipes. What in the world was my original creator thinking when she added that? Did she want me to serve them food when I wasn't in battle? And with that, all the generators are on, and this place has power again. I can access the base's network to get things operational. Now this place is actually livable. The network gives me free reign of everything in the facility. That would be the bedrooms, the kitchens, the SCP chambers, the armory. I should probably change that to something else, like a rec room. The laboratories, and the laboratory. My birthplace. I haven't been in that room ever since I came back. Looking back at it now, I can admit I was avoiding the facility because I know what I would find there. But nothing gets better by burying a problem. It would only resurface its ugly face again. So I decided to go into the lab. The closer I got, a chill raced down my spine until I was in front of the main computer. I found what I was looking for, yet at the same time, the thing I really wanted to avoid. So, these are my files. It really just shows how unnatural I am. Having the DNA of so many others, but not a single one is like me. I thought I'd find some common ground with those around me, but it didn't really help. I'm still alone. If only there was someone who was like me. Maybe things wouldn't be so... Hold on. Maybe I don't have to be alone. Here it is. The research on my creation. I could follow the steps and create someone. Someone who can be by my side. According to this, a vessel helps with the anatomy, make it look like a human, same way I was made. But the vessels deteriorated since they were left alone for so long. The other components are a genesis chamber for the creation and the DNA to give it life. The idea was to give it my own DNA, but it won't be like making another copy of me. Without a vessel, the DNA will give it form, but my own genetic makeup is from a multitude of others. There's no way of knowing what I'll create until the process is done. I won't know what it'll look like. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that I'll finally have a friend. Are you kidding me? There's only one Genesis chamber still intact and it's a small one? Ugh. Fine. It's fine. I can make do with this. At least if anything goes wrong, it'll be on a smaller scale than my own, escape. Let's get started. Wow, the image on the monitor was not doing this chamber any favors. This thing is small enough to fit on a desk. Getting this thing hooked up correctly shouldn't be difficult. Yes, it's working! The chamber is filling itself with the liquid that promotes the creation's genetic growth. All it needs now is the genetic material to be the foundation. And that part I had covered. Plucking a single strand of hair was all I needed to do. Initiating incubation. Process will be complete after 3 days. That gives me time to clean up the facility. I'll be back, little one. With 3 days to myself, I used that time to put real effort to clean all the remaining debris from the base, and also memorize its layout. I gotta hand it to myself. I know how to make an exit. As the days went by, the base was looking much better than how I left it. It still had that cold, metal atmosphere, but I plan on changing that. After I finished the last of the cleaning, I was exhausted. I collapsed on my bed and sleep had its soft, inviting hands on me. I slept soundly through the night, awakened in the morning by a pleasant alarm. It's done! Time to wake up, little guy. The Genesis chamber opened and revealed a creature. One with eyes still closed. It was covered head to toe in blue scales with a black underbelly. It had arms and legs with black claws, but the hands seemed so small and delicate. It looked as if it was sitting in the chamber, napping like a kitten, but it was anything but a feline. It was more like a large reptile. Hey, buddy! Look at you! You are so cool looking. A little lizard with a big tail. Oh, the tail's coming out of your back, so it's a tentacle? A tendril? Still really cool. What's with the stare? Do you actually know me? You were made from my DNA, so maybe... Cool and cute, too. I wonder, can you talk, or is it too soon for you? Okay, okay, stop! Aw, do you like head pats? Yeah, you do. I'm glad the experiment worked. You're perfect. Oh, right. You don't have a name. What should your name be? You look like a dragon. Maybe Draco? No, that's lame. You are like a pet, so what about pup? Oh, now I'm just being lazy. Think. Bluey! Actually, no. I think that'll have some legal trouble down the line. You were made the same way I was. An experiment of an experiment. Experiment. Expert, X something. Xavier! Sorry. Maybe something simple. X? Xer? XC?
Z!
You like that one? Exy?
Z!
Exy it is.
Z!
Happy birthday, Exy. Thank you for being born. It's you and me in this crazy world. We'll make other friends, but this is a good start. Oh, give me a sec, Exy. I'm gonna scan your DNA and keep it in the archive of the base's records. I don't plan on doing anything to replace you, but I want to keep your anatomy on file, in case we think about making more. I said I'm not replacing you. No. These are just clones, and they won't be special like you. I'm altering the genetic material to make it less potent. Any clones will be lesser versions of you. There will never be another like you. Done. Now, as our first task together, let's grab something to eat. I haven't eaten yet today, and you haven't eaten at all. Let's go out and grab something. Let's see what you like to eat, Exy.
Z!
Ow, okay. All right, you want to ride on my shoulders, huh? That's cool. Let's go.
Z!